This video is sponsored by DoubleCoin. Visit doublecointires.com for more information.
Every year at Fleet Equipment, we take the month of December to bring readers and viewers the truck trends of the year. It used to be in the magazine, and now it's here in the On the Road series. So join us all month as we count down the top 4 truck trends of the year. This week, we're up to number 2, the second biggest trucking trend of the year. And the trend is, drum roll please, autonomous trucks. Specifically, it's the fact that autonomous trucks are growing closer to becoming something that we see out on our roads. In fact, if you live in certain states, you may have already seen them. As proof, let's take a quick look at some of the headlines from this year. In May, Volvo pulled the curtain off its first ever autonomous truck, built on the foundation of the new VNL and made in partnership with Aurora. Volvo and Aurora say they worked together on this autonomous project for 6 years before unveiling it this spring. Their teams integrated the Volvo VNL Autonomous and the Aurora Driver, an SAE Level 4 autonomous driving system. According to Aurora, the Aurora Driver has already driven 1.5 million commercial miles on public roads. Also in May, Daimler Truck announced an autonomous Freightliner e-Cascadia technology demonstrator, combining battery electric drive and integrated autonomous driving technology into one truck. Daimler said in a press release that they are making significant progress towards introducing autonomous trucks in the US by 2027. In August, a collaboration between J.B. Hunt, Bridgestone, and Kodiak Robotics hit the milestone of 50,000 autonomous long-haul trucking miles driven. The collaboration incorporates Kodiak autonomous trucks to ship Bridgestone passenger car tires between South Carolina and Dallas. The partners said that since launching in January, the autonomous route has been driven with no accidents and achieved 100% on-time pickup and delivery. The companies have expanded the collaboration to include additional weekly deliveries along the route. In the fall, Torque Robotics announced that it began successful advanced validation of the company's autonomous trucks without a driver in a multi-lane closed-course environment. The tests were conducted at full operating speed of up to 65 miles per hour to optimize fuel efficiency. Torque said that it plans to scale and commercialize safe, robust autonomous trucking solutions by 2027. That's not all of the autonomous news from this year, but that should give you an idea of how much things are moving along. We've never seen so much concrete movement toward getting autonomous trucks out onto our roads. Now, we're still a long way from them becoming commonplace. Issues from regulation to public acceptance still need to be figured out, especially with such a new technology. But clearly the building blocks are there. We've talked to a few of the companies pioneering this autonomous technology throughout the year. Here are a few snippets of what they had to say about the present and future of autonomous technology.
Of course, the next steps then is to put this truck on the roads. We are today having like an operational setup in Texas. That is where we are aiming to start. It's between Dallas and Houston and Fort Worth and Paso. We are setting up all the other pieces that needs to be in place for an autonomous transport solution. So it's not as simple as just having a truck and then swap a driver. So you need to have the operational capabilities, the uptime services, you have to have the terminals, all the digital services. All of that is more or less set up, or we are setting it up in Texas on those 2 lanes. We will open up an operational office in Fort Worth in Texas with operation staff. Now next step is to bring the truck there and start to operate it, of course to start with a safety driver, and then as we go, of course, to remove the safety driver.
There is still work to be done until it's fully without a driver. And the work is determined by what it's called the safety case. Safety case is, in really the simplest kind of description is, it's a statistical argument that you have done all the analysis based on simulation, based on on-road data, based on scenario databases that it took into account to say this system and this truck is as safe or safer than the average human truck driver, right? That is the bar that we all have to hit. And making that safety case takes a lot of validation, takes time, and really takes very thorough doing to make sure, yeah, we have checked all the boxes. So we're currently in the process, and we will launch without a driver when it's safe to do so, right? So we don't like to talk about very specific timelines, it's really when it's safe to do so.
So what's next? We can't know yet, but as these tests progress, we'll have a better idea of when and whether autonomous trucks will be seen on our roads more regularly. We'll keep an eye on that 2027 date the manufacturers mentioned, and Fleet Equipment will of course continue to bring you the news on this and all other truck trends. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.